If you think you have what it takes, then hold on tight, because this episode is packed with challenges. Lily, Grace and Emily go head-to-head in an epic cake decorating contest. Libby and Mylinh tackle the Cotton Bowl Challenge. And Tiana and Sophie put their pizza-making skills to the test at Popolo Pizza.
This episode of Juice TV is proudly supported by founding partner, the Children's Hospital Foundation.
Hey guys, welcome to Juice TV. I'm Clayton, and to hosting this episode, I say bring it on. In fact, that's what everyone in this episode is saying. Later in the show, we have all sorts of challenges coming at you. But first, I'm tackling a challenge of my own. Quick questions.
Rising to the challenge of being your episode host is 11-year-old Clayton. You'll catch him coding on his computer, playing with Lego, or listening to Queen.
My favourite hobby is coding. I really enjoy making apps and video games on my computer. My favourite movie is the Lego Batman movie.
Always nice to meet a fan.
My proudest moment was finishing chemo treatment in 2017 and ringing the bell. If I could have anyone come to my birthday, it would be my best friend Brody.
Oh.
I don't really have a favourite song, but my favourite artist right now is George Ezra.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone.
Now that I've smashed quick questions, let's meet our Juice hosts who are tackling a very tasty challenge.
Get ready for the cake decorating show to end all cake decorating shows. 3 kids. 1 cake expert. And tons of sugary goodness. Let's meet our decorators. Our first contestant is Emily. Her favourite things are animals and nature. Our second contestant is Grace. She loves singing, dancing, and her favourite cake flavour is vanilla. Our third contestant is Lily. She knows her first aid, she loves listening to music and playing clarinet. Who will end up on top of this Top Cake Topper competition? Ooh. Try saying that 3 times fast. Who will end up on top of this Top Cake Topper competition? Who will end up on top this top cake topper competition? Who will end up on top of this Top Cake Topper competition? Who will end up on top of this Top Cake Topper competition? Who will end up on top of this Top Cake Topper competition? Oh, we've got some more competitors coming down from the hospital. Who will end up on top of this Top Cake Topper competition?
Right, enough of this long drawn-out voiceover. Let's get decorating. Woo! So this is fondant, and it feels a little bit like Play-Doh or plasticine. This is what we're going to use to make our little teddy bears to sit on our cupcakes. So if you can roll balls, can everyone roll balls out of plasticine and Play-Doh? Yeah? Well, if you can roll a ball, you can make a teddy bear. So we want to roll 2 balls, one maybe a little bit bigger than the other one. Then I want to take this one here, and I want to take off a little bit here. So we're going to remember how many balls. We have to count how many balls we're going to make. So we've got 3. So we want to break this one up. And this one's going to be arms and legs. So how many arms and legs does a teddy bear have? How many arms? 2. All right, so we need 2 arms.
And 2 legs.
And 2 legs as well. All right, so 2 legs as well. 2 legs. And then a teddy bear also has ears. So 2 little ears. So this is going to be a little teddy bear's body. And we're going to put a little bit of water down here, and we're going to attach his little legs down here. We roll them into a little bit of a point down the bottom, and we stick them on down here like that.
I want to eat a cupcake.
And he's got little legs. All right. Now we need to give him some arms. So we're going to put some little bit of water. You can eat this one. And we're going to stick his little arms on there like that. And now he looks like a headless teddy bear. So we need to give him a head. All right, so we're going to put some water on the top there, just a little bit, and some water here on the top. We'll stick his ears on so we can draw 2 little eyes on our teddy bear. We can give him a little nose. You can do whatever you like. We can give him some little eyelashes, you can draw whatever you like, and then we stick his little head on the top there like that. And then we've got a cute little teddy bear.
I really want them on the ice.
Like that. And then all we're going to do is take our icing, and what we're going to do is squeeze some beautiful buttercream onto the top of our cupcake.
That looks like
that. What we're going to do is stick our little teddy bear on the top there, and you've got a really, really quick little teddy bear on a cupcake. All right, that's it, guys. This is what we're going to create. We're going to have some fun. We're going to get creative. We're going to get our cake on. Are we ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
We'll judge our creations later, but now let's meet the magic behind the cakes.
Specialising in hand-sculptured and hand-painted cakes, she won over 20 highly distinguished awards in recent years and is competing in the International Cake Show Australia. It's Zoe Myers!
When did you start baking and what brought you to it?
I started baking when I was a little girl because I used to bake with my grandma, and it used to always make me feel really good. So when I became an adult and I had a job that I didn't really like very much, I started baking, and it made me feel really good. So I found that I could make cakes that made me feel good, and then I could give them to other people and they could eat the cakes and then they'd feel good as well. So it's a really nice thing to be a part of people's big celebrations, their birthdays and their weddings and that sort of thing. It makes you feel really good.
Tell us about your cake.
These amazing cakes that I've made here are actually display cakes. So they look like cake, but they're actually made out of foam. So we make them for displays at competitions, and for our shops and things we make them out of foam, but then we cover them in fondant and we treat them like real cakes. It's a bit of a sneaky trick.
Zoe, how long does it take to make and decorate these cakes?
Some of these cakes can take a couple of hours, but I have made cakes that take a whole week. So every day of the week, all day. So it just depends on what it is. Something like this would take me a whole day.
Zoe, which one of these cakes is your favourite?
Oh, do you know, I've made so many cakes and I have so many favourites, but I think to me, this one here is my favourite. I really love to paint on cake. A lot of people think that making a cake is just putting some cream and some strawberries on the top, but you can actually bring all of your craft skills and all of your art skills into making a cake, and that's what I've done with this one, and that's why it's my favourite.
What's it like making these beautiful cakes?
To make these cakes, it's been amazing. And the best thing that I've done is to compete with them too. So I've won a heap of awards, a heap of blue ribbons and some trophies. And the best thing about competitions is that you get to do something you wouldn't otherwise do. So you get to let your imagination go wild.
What's your next giant cake gonna be?
Our next project, the really big, exciting one, is to be at the International Cake Show that's held right here in Brisbane. It's just down the road at the RNA Showgrounds here in May. And I get the pleasure of leading a team of amazing cake decorators from around the country, and we're building a life-size Mr. Toad car from Wind in the Willows. It's going to have lights and animation, and it's going to be amazing.
Zoe, how much first, second or third awards have you won?
Oh gosh, I have lost count of how many awards I've won. I don't really look at the first, second and thirds. They're really nice to get nice ribbons, and it's really nice to get trophies and things, but the really fun thing is actually getting in there and competing. So I have won, I think, over 20 awards over the last 4 years.
How do you put the fondant together?
Oh, to put fondant on a cake, it's not as hard as you think it is. You need to make sure that you've got a nice cake to start with, because you've got to make sure that it's nice and even and strong enough to hold your fondant. And then you've just got to make sure that you roll it out nice and thin. So you can buy it even from the supermarket now. Roll it out nice and thin. You can use some corn flour or something to stop it from getting really sticky, because sometimes it gets sticky in your hands. And then it's just a matter of smoothing it over your cake. It's really, really easy.
Cool.
There are some cake decorating experts at this hospital. I've gotten my inspiration from Wall-E. It's a movie that you might have seen from ages back, but it's really inspiring.
I'm up to doing the head and the ears, and the hardest bit has been shaping it and putting the bits on, but I'm powering through it. It's been a tough competition so far, but I'm almost finished. I've just got to put it on the cake and ice the cake. I'm going for a cat or a dog. When it comes to cupcake decorating, I'm in business.
It's a unicorn on a flower.
I made a bear, and my favourite icing was the white.
Time's up, guys. It's time for me to judge. Wow, they look amazing. Beautiful. Wow. Gosh, they're beautiful. At the end of the competition, it's time to judge the winner. They're all so amazing. I can't possibly pick just one. I think you're all winners.
One last question, Zoe. Can we eat it?
Yes.
If I could have any kind of cake for my birthday, it would have to be Black Forest. And the perfect cake topper would be a computer. Now let's swap cake for cotton balls and let the games begin.
Hi guys, I'm Mylinh.
And I'm Libby.
And today we are doing the Cotton Ball Challenge.
The rules are simple. All you have to do is get as many cotton balls as you can on this spoon and put them in the bowl on your head.
The only catch is that you're blindfolded.
Like this?
Exactly. But you have to have only 5 scoops.
Aww, I'm scared. I felt them fall on me. Mommy holding the bowl, right? This is crazy.
2 more. All right, Libby, now it's time.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's not a lot. I bet I can beat you.
I'm sure you can.
Here's the spoon. Thank you. Here's the bowl.
I'm pretty happy with that score. Are you ready, Mylinh?
Yes, I am.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Where's the bowl?
Here.
Oh, okay. How many is that already?
Good job. Almost finished. Ding, 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 ding. Time's up.
What? Only 5? Did you take some out?
I didn't touch them, Mylinh. I swear.
Did you really?
I did nothing.
I think you took some out.
I didn't touch the bowl. I swear.
Okay, guys, I think we will wrap it up this time. I think I won because Libby is disqualified now.
Excuse me? Well, if I'm disqualified, then here's your trophy.
See ya. No, see ya. Okay, bye, guys.
We want you to be a part of Juice TV. We're always on the lookout for hosts, interviewers, behind-the-scenes helpers, and mini producers. You can be any age, you don't have to have any experience. How much easier could it be? To find out the next time we're filming at the hospital, just head to our website, juicedtv.com.au, or our Facebook page. For loads of fun to break up your stay in hospital, join the Juice crew. Send us an email at hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to any of the volunteers wearing green shirts throughout the hospital and let them know you want to be involved in the one and only Juice TV.
Every day, kids just like you and me are cared for in hospital by some amazing superheroes. And now GTV are inviting our patients and families to recognise your favourite hospital superhero at the Queensland Children's Hospital. Visit gtv.com.au, fill out a superhero nomination form with an adult's help, telling us in 160 words or less why they're your superhero. Round 2 is open from May 1st. So what are you waiting for? Get your superhero nomination in now! Juice TV Superhero Awards, proudly supported by True Super.
Oh, that is an easy one. I choose chocolate and my favourite chocolate is Top Deck.
I would choose lollies. I choose lollies. Lollies. My favourite lolly is probably all of them.
Lollies, Skittles, all the way.
I like the normal chocolate because it's just standard and it's not like dark chocolate and white chocolate where it's got some special type of flavour.
I would choose the chocolate that has the lollies inside of it.
I pick lollies. Chocolate. I choose caramel chocolate because I love caramel chocolate.
I love mint chocolate, so I'm going to choose chocolate for this one.
I would pick chocolate ice cream.
Lollies, I can't eat chocolate.
Chocolate or lollies? That's the most controversial question I've ever heard. Another controversial question is, should pineapple go on pizza? Personally, I think it should.
Yummy!
Speaking of pizza, let's go down to Popolo's and see what's cooking.
Hey, my name's Sophie.
Hey, I'm Tiana.
We're outside the hospital today for some fun.
We're at Popolo's Pizza in South Bank and we're here for a pizza making competition.
Today we're here with Paul from Popolo Pizza. He's going to be the judge today. So Paul, what makes you the man for the job?
Pizza's my favourite food. I have done a lot of stuff around Italy. Pretty much, yeah. Lived on pizza for the whole time I was in Italy.
What is your favourite pizza and what would you recommend?
So my favourite pizza at the moment is a 4 cheese. So it's blue cheese, mozzarella, parmesan and stracchino. And we put on some candied walnuts at the end.
Tiana and I are competing in a pizza making competition, but we're not alone. Each of us have a Popolo staff member to help us. This is Cassie. So, what do you think makes a good pizza?
Definitely the dough. You need to have a good dough.
Do you have a favourite type of pizza?
I definitely like a good margarita pizza with some fresh buffalo mozzarella.
Mine's Hawaiian, but okay, cool.
Mitchell's on my team today, and how are we going to take out this competition?
Well, the trick is with a good pizza not to put too much topping on it, because when it's cooking in the oven, then it goes a little bit soggy. So I think we get the perfect right amount of topping, and then we make a nice crispy pizza, and hopefully we beat these guys.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a shot. Today we're working with flour, sauce, fior di latte,
cheese, fresh tomatoes, calabrese, and mushrooms. And basil.
Okay, so first step is to flour the dough. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Tiara is stretching out the dough.
I'm stretching out the dough. It's not too hard, but I seem to be poking a lot of holes in it. So I think I'm failing at this.
The base is ready, now we have to put toppings on, but I don't know what to put on first, so what should we put on first?
First we're going to start with the sauce, but not too much because it'll make it a bit too runny and it might go all the way through the pizza. What would you like to put on your pizza?
Cheese, but not a lot of cheese because I don't like cheese that much, but it's fine on pizza. And then mushroom and
calabrese?
Calabrese.
I'm kind of thinking sauce, then salami, mushrooms, basil, then cheese. I don't know if that will work, but it should.
You want any more?
No.
All right. You're the boss.
Pizzas are ready for the oven. How long do they take?
About 4 to 5 minutes.
Whoa, that's actually really quick. How hot is the oven?
It's roughly about 350 degrees Celsius.
Wow.
Give me that thing.
So we've got 4 minutes to chill.
Yep. What's your favourite thing to do in your spare time?
Play computer games.
How about you? Listen to music.
Nice. What sort of music?
Is Troy's fun? Do you know who he is?
Never heard of him.
I mean, okay, well, he's great. You should listen to his music because it will change your life forever in a good way.
I will definitely look into it.
What video games are you into?
Any.
What one are you playing right now?
This game called Assassin. It's not Assassin's Creed, but it's like...
Yeah, because I was going to say, oh, I know that, because I thought it was Assassin's Creed, but no.
Yeah, it's just Assassin. It looks alright.
Looks like a winning pizza to me.
Uh-oh, here he comes.
Oh no, I'm so scared. Hide me.
Hi.
Here's our pizzas, ready to be judged.
Let me see. They're both pretty good, so if you want a job, you can both start next week.
All right, the only thing now left to do is enjoy.
Thanks to Popolo Pizza South Bank for having us. I'm Sophie.
I'm Tiana.
Bye.
Bye.
Well done to all our competitors in this episode of Challenges. Sometimes when you're in hospital, you can face some challenges too. I've been coming into hospital for 5 years and I have some advice to share with you. Whenever I have to have procedures done, I always like to put in my headphones and ignore whatever's happening. It always helps. Thanks for watching the show today, guys. I'm Clayton. Bye.
but the only thing is that you're blindfolded. What?
Thanks for watching the show today, guys.
All right, scores.
When it comes... Oh, sorry.
I've been coming into hospital for 5 years and I have some advice to share with you. Oh, I looked away.
I didn't touch the Mylinh. Oh, Mylinh. I know what I'm trying to say. Mylinh.
Remember guys, it's so easy to be a part of Juice TV. Whether you want to be a host, help us out behind the scenes with filming, or decide what goes into each episode. Let us know you want to be involved by sending an email to hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to one of the friendly volunteers throughout the hospital in the green shirts. Also head to our website and Facebook page for all the updates about what we're filming at the hospital.